It reminds me of pictures I've seen of Hiroshima.
How's that?
Well, the blast from the bomb left the outline of people behind.
He was completely riddled with massive tumors. I've never seen anything like it.
Your two missing agents have the crew from the Tarakan exhumed, and both they and the corpses turn up missing? We've stumbled upon a smuggling ring bringing either radioactive material or possibly chemical weapons into the U.S. from the former Soviet Union.
Maybe that's why I'm being followed. I assumed the crew were smugglers, right? That's what my report said. If they've seen my report, someone in the Bureau is involved.
Welcome to the world of sharing the love of video games. I'm Jared Walters and this is Shared Love of Gaming. We are on part 3 of the X-Files video game. We're exploring the Tarakan, the Russian boat. I probably got that name wrong because I am absolutely crap at remembering things. And we are with our new detective friend. What's happened to James Wang? Our fisherman suspect who we interviewed and then was subsequently killed. Things are really going to be hotting up in this episode. There's some proper conspiracies to uncover, so let's get on with it and jump right in to the X-Files. If you like what you see here, please drop us a like and subscribe, and let's get on with it. Let's get into the video. Let's get into it.
Seattle. Anyway, Coast Guard cutter, the Stalwart, saw a fire on the horizon, rushed out there. By the time they arrived, it was too late. The entire crew had burned to death.
How many men were on board?
Total of 9, although only 4 bodies were recovered. The rest were presumed lost at sea.
What was the cause of the fire?
Never determined. They have no idea.
Look at that. Fire damage seems to be contained to the outside of the hull. Cabin and the interior don't seem to be burnt at all.
Okay, so what's your point?
Well, how was the crew killed by a fire that only burned the hull? For that matter, why did the fire only burn the hull in the first place?
You got me. You're the detectives. Look, do you mind if I go? I got a lot of forms to fill out. You know, when there's a dead body, wow, paperwork.
Sure, you can go. I'll call you if I need anything. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Well, it was nice to meet you, and I'll fax you those phone numbers.
Right, so let's take a look at the Tarakan.
Well, looks like it's just you and me.
Yep, lead the way. So again, we're going to zoom through some of this just to save a bit of time. But you're looking at, there's an item on the below floor. But what you want to really look for is this central staircase here. You can go up the ladders. There's a way to actually get up to the top on the ladders. But what we're going to be looking for really is that central staircase there. So you want to go behind it, down, underneath it. So this is the first floor. We want to get this book. Some sort of journal. So we'll pick that up. And these rooms are quite confusing. Does not look like there's been a fire there at all. So you definitely pointed that out. Again, that's right. That's the top of the middle floor. And you've got the bottom there. It's going to take you out to the bottom of where we just were. Right, down there, where we just seen on that screen, there's something down there, but we'll go back to that. Let's go back up to the middle floor. There's another room here we haven't explored. It's going to be here. That room. I'll look underneath the PC. And there's another sort of payroll book there. So pick that up. Head back outside. We're looking on the outside of the boat now, so we can kind of get to where the shadows were. I think I've mostly done that. But yeah, just have a little wander on the outside of the book, so he walks the boat, so he walks past the shadows. Have a look up here. Nothing really much of interest. There's some trash. You can go outside.
Let me know if you see anything.
Will do. Ah, right, so the prints there that she's looking at, they're interesting. There's something there. Nothing really around here. No, nothing really of any interest or importance was coming up. Nothing. We're on the bridge of the ship, basically. There's a bit of trash.
I'm not having much luck over here so far.
Might have a bit more luck. Let's see. Let's have a chat with her. Let's see what's going on. These fingerprints, look. Right, can I look at the evidence kit? No, can't do anything with that. Just double check. No.
Place looks like it's already been dusted for prints.
Oh yeah, so it has. Probably from the first investigation into the fire. Hey, this is strange. It looks like there's a fresh set of prints over the top of the old ones. Yeah, somebody's put their hand on this after it's already been dusted. Either that's pretty sloppy police work or somebody else has been here.
Well, we better have them lifted.
How do you lift the prints then? How do you lift the prints? Use the evidence kit?
I don't want that.
She doesn't want that. Okay. Okay. So it's not giving me any option.
I bet the previous investigation was less than thorough. We should go over this thing with a fine-tooth comb.
I agree with you. Let's have a look. Ah, the shadows. Right. Yes.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
These are terrifying.
See these outlines here on the side of the cabin?
Yeah, it's kind of frightening, isn't it? What causes it?
I have no idea.
It reminds me of pictures I've seen of Hiroshima.
How's that?
Well, the blast from the bomb left the outline of people behind. I don't know why. I can barely remember it. I was only a kid when I saw the picture. Jesus, scared the bejesus out of me.
That is a terrifying picture. I'll see if I can put it up now.
This looks interesting.
Looks like Cyrillic. Seattle PD has a task force investigating smuggling out of the former Soviet Union. They've got a full-time translator over there. I can get it translated.
That's fine. I'm assuming you'll share.
Of course I'll share.
Okay.
Well, that was easy. I thought certainly you would give me grief about that.
No, if Seattle PD has the resources, let's take advantage of them.
Well, that's a commendable attitude.
Well, you know what they say about catching flies.
I'm a commendable guy. Right, so there's something missing. Right, we need to backtrack a little bit here. So we're gonna go back out. Go back down the stairs. No. Let's go the outside way, I think. Yeah, let's go the outside way. Yeah, I think there is something right down the bottom, like I said earlier. I'm pretty sure there's something down there. So there's a ladder there, so we head on the ladder. Let's go back to that's the beginning of the staircase, the central staircase. Ah! If we turn to the right, ooh! That was a little bit hidden. Let's head down this corridor. Head sort of straight down. This is a bit confusing. Like gas canisters and things, filing cabinets. Nothing interesting here. There's a ladder going back up, I believe. No, it's not. Sorry, there's some shelving or something, perhaps. But ooh, dragon logo. Ah. What is this? Okay, you don't see one of them every day. Reminds me of that Ancient Aliens episode where they discovered that metal ball that followed people around and did things and responded to people. What on earth? Is that one of those stiletto type things? Let's be out of the ordinary. Right, let's go back to the detective. Let's have a quick look around here. Again, confusing. We're going to head back to her. Cut that bit out because eventually... a lead sphere. So we've got lead powder and a lead sphere.
Look at this.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Well, be careful with it.
Relax.
It looks like an explosive device.
Well, it could be. It's certainly heavy enough.
Maybe we should call in a hazmat team.
Let's not overreact, okay?
What the hell are you doing?
You really need to cut down to 1 cup a day. It's empty.
What is it?
I don't know. But I do know one very happy lab technician.
Ah, lab technician. That reminds me. Let's have a look. John Amos.
John, it's Craig. I need a set of prints lifted.
Ooh, field work, my favorite.
Yes.
Where?
Candid
Prints
impound
so
dock.
dead.
Boat's called the Tarakan. These are prints that were laid on top of a previously dusted set.
I love a challenge. Flag the spot for me, I'll take care of it.
Thank you, John.
Hey, Detective. Truett from the Coroners Office just called. They've completed the autopsy on Mr. Wang.
Where did that guy come from? It was just the two of us. This guy just come out of nowhere.
Well, looks like we're headed to the coroner's.
Alright, let's head to the coroner's.
This is Agent Willmore with the FBI. He questioned Wang yesterday.
I hope you found out everything you needed to know.
What have you got?
Not really.
This is undoubtedly one of the most unusual autopsies I've ever performed. This man died from a single gunshot wound to the back of the head. Large caliber weapon, point blank range. He was also a drug user. It looks like he was high at the time of death.
That would account for the lack of struggle.
But if the slug or the drugs didn't kill him, this man would have been dead within a matter of weeks anyway.
Oh, Jesus. Why?
He was completely riddled with massive tumors.
What?
I've never seen anything like it.
What would cause something like that?
I have no idea. But I've never seen
Ew.
a human being so eaten alive with cancer.
God, I hate coming here.
You know?
Yeah, me too.
So do I.
Okay, let's take a look. Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
Have you seen anything else like this recently?
No.
How long had he been taking drugs?
I don't know anything about that.
What kind of cancer was it?
Well, here's the weird thing. You see, these are 3 separate kinds of cancer. It wouldn't surprise me if it turned out he had a few more. It's as if his entire endocrine and immune system suddenly went haywire.
Is there a name for this?
Bizarre.
No, I mean, is there a syndrome or something that explains it?
No, not that I've ever heard of.
How do you know he was high?
Well, it's mainly a hunch. Little things, state of craniovascular relaxation, total dilation of the pupils, things like that. I've seen it before, but the blood work will confirm it.
What could have caused cancer like this?
I have no idea. This isn't exactly my field, first of all, but I can't imagine what would trigger something like this. Some kind of massive carcinogenic exposure, I guess. Radioactive materials, certain classes of powerful mutagenic chemicals. Those are the only things that
That
trigger
giant
that's
bright
what I
white
know.
light. How long had he been ill?
How long had he been ill?
Tumors are highly unpredictable. A growth of this size would seemingly take a fair amount of time, but he would have been in immense pain.
Which might explain the illicit drug use.
Even with the drugs, a condition like this would be almost impossible to ignore, and the amount of drugs he'd have to take to ease the pain would make him a near zombie. Strange.
Have you seen anything else like this recently?
No, thank God.
Is that the slug?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to have it analyzed.
That'd be all right, I suppose.
There was a case a couple of months ago, a fire at sea.
The Tarakan, sure. I remember it. You're the second FBI agent to ask me about that this week.
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, to be specific, you're the third FBI agent. There were a pair here the other day, a man and a woman. They had the bodies of the Tarakan crew members exhumed. She insisted on performing a second autopsy.
What were their names?
Sorry, I'll have to look that up. I see a lot of names.
It was Mulder and Scully, wasn't it?
Yes. Diana Scully and Wolf Mulder. That's right.
Hannah Scully and Wolf Mulder.
What did she find?
I have no idea. The bodies are still here if you want to see them.
What were the results of the original autopsy?
They died of severe burns.
We want to see them.
All right.
Speak for yourself. Don't really want to see them.
You're not squeamish, I hope.
Yes.
Gotta hate coming here.
Fair warning, this is going to be pretty bad. These guys had been interred for 2 months. You all right?
Just peachy, thanks. Can we get this over with, please?
Sure.
Hold your nose.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think someone's stolen the bodies from the Tarakan. You two stay here. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Okay.
What the hell have we stumbled onto here?
I don't know, but it's not looking good.
Well, I have some theories.
Okay, I'm listening.
Well,
Oh my God.
what is it?
I think I know what's going on here. Oh, Jesus.
Well, you're going to tell me what you think.
What?
They're smuggling something. They're smugglers. Wang worked for the same people as the crew of the Tarakan.
That would explain the slicker and the lack of fishing equipment.
So they worked for the same people. You questioned Wang. He was killed because they thought he talked. Your two missing agents have the crew from the Tarakan exhumed, and both they and the corpses turn up missing? We've stumbled upon a smuggling ring bringing either radioactive material or possibly chemical weapons into the U.S. from the former Soviet Union. That explains the fire on the Tarakan, Wang's cancer, why he was killed, and what happened to your two missing agents. They got too close. Someone's covering their tracks.
I don't think
and
it came from the
afraid to
Soviet
shoot
Union,
FBI
love.
agents to do it. You and I have to work together. We have to stop this. If I'm right, thousands of people might die. I'm gonna have to demand that we cooperate fully with one another.
Okay.
You just got yourself a new
Don't
partner.
get no argument from me. Okay. Let's head to the crime lab. Alien versus Predator. That's actually what he's reading. Is Alien.
Your tax dollars at work.
Hey, do the words lunch hour mean anything to you?
You're in a mood today.
What do you want?
You heard from Gloria?
Nope, she's still at her mom's.
Hey, when are you gonna pay me that $1?
Did you know that I grew up in Cleveland?
Oh, Cleveland? Really?
Yes. And as a child, I've always regarded it as hell. Do you have any idea how cold it is in Cleveland?
Cold. Very cold. It is very cold in Cleveland today.
But not cold enough.
You working on anything good?
Yes, actually, an art theft. Very cool stuff. Mum's the word.
Ah, so the comic book is research. Did you get those prints lifted?
I just fetched them, Miss Daisy. I still need to process them.
And they say sugar has no effect on children.
I want to hear that again. What on earth is this then? Lead sphere.
Yowza.
Come on, John.
What is this? A bomb?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I do need you to tell me just what the hell it is.
Your wish is my command.
Thank you. Another bullet.
Ah, another hunk of lead. I love bullets. Simple, tough, silent. Kind of like you there, Willmore. Yet in the right hand, they speak volumes.
Ah, bless him.
You want I should match this against the last one?
Astute as always.
I shall make it so.
Nice Star Trek reference there.
Did you get those prints lifted?
I just fetched them, Miss Daisy. I still need to process them.
And they say sugar has no effect on children.
I just fetched them, Miss Daisy. I still need to process them. Brilliant. Let's head back to the medical examiner. I wonder if she's found out who stole the bodies. There's nobody here. Okay. Where do I go? Field office. Anything going on in the field office? Where's the boss? Let's go and take a look at my PC. Any emails or anything? Ooh, blinking.
You've got mail.
You got mail. Ah, John. See me on the way home. Okay, so it looks like he's done the fingerprints. Fantastic. Who are they going to be? Citizen... no, FBI? Let's check the FBI database. Oh, we've got a match. Oh, there's definitely something fishy going on with Agent Cook. This isn't good. What's to do with that haircut, man? That's like... Is he going through like a mod phase or something back, when he had that haircut? When did he become an agent? Does it say? Johnny FBI, that, yeah, he's definitely going through a mod phase, man.
Hey, it's me. I got those prints lifted for you. That was a lot of fun, I have to tell you. I processed them, but I couldn't find any matches. Ran them against every database I have access to. Nada.
John Amos, bless you. You're easily entertained.
The terrorism database, EBE database, ex-president's database. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Sent the digital file
yeah,
to
on the
your
FBI
email, standard
database.
format. Later.
End up being my bloody partner. Okay, so this isn't good. Let's head back to my apartment. There's not really a lot more I can do here now. I've kind of been everywhere else, so something's gonna happen here. Oh, okay. Someone's knocking at my door. What the hell is this? Yeah, see, look at it. Haircut. He definitely had a mod haircut going on.
No, man, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be keeping me informed about your case. Have I been informed? No. I've been kept completely in the dark. You know the policy, always have a backup. What if something happened to you? Where would your investigation be then, huh? Agents' lives are on the line here. You better think about that instead of how you can score points with A.D. Skinner. Oh man, I don't know what the hell's the matter with me. I'm losing it. I've been being followed by two guys in a sedan. I don't know who the hell they are or who they work for, but they're obviously government. I think Mulder and Scully stumbled onto some kind of corruption that runs all the way into the Bureau itself.
Okay, I'll be careful now. That's not much more. A little paranoid. Can you see your point? Let's kind of agree with him. This
I could see your point, but that still doesn't add up to corruption.
What the hell else could it mean? It makes perfect sense. A high-powered smuggling ring is paying federal officials to look the other way. Mulder and Scully stumbled onto it and got whacked. All right, so fill me in.
Lie to him, tell him everything. Let's tell him what he wants to hear. Be the best, I think.
I don't know exactly, but it's not good. I think you're right. I think there's a smuggling ring bringing material into Seattle from the Far East in Russia, and I think they may have infiltrated the Bureau.
We need to be incredibly careful. They could well be coming after us next. Just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my job.
I've just been a little busy.
Sure, but we're not talking about your grocery list here. This case has probably already cost the lives of 2 agents. Listen, just keep me in the loop. The more I know, the better I can do my job.
So why were your fingerprints found on the Tarakan?
What?
The Tarakan. It's an ocean-going tug. Burned its...
I know what it is. What are you saying?
Just trying to figure out how come your fingerprints were found on a ship that's been involved in 10 deaths, 2 disappearances, and you should probably never even have heard of.
Listen, I was called in to investigate that fire 2 months ago when it happened. I didn't find anything. It took me a couple of hours, that's it.
So why did I never hear of it?
Geez, I don't know, maybe you were in the can. Look, I never mentioned it because it was way below radar. I filed my report with Shanks, end of story. All right, I may have left a set of prints, but that's all I did wrong. Wait a minute. Maybe that's why I'm being followed. I assumed the crew were smugglers, right? That's what my report said. And if they've seen my report, then someone in the Bureau is involved. No, listen, this all makes perfect sense. There's a massive smuggling ring paying federal officials, maybe even FBI agents, to not only look the other way, but to provide outright assistance, including following agents who get just a little too close to the truth. Jesus, there's no way of knowing how high this goes. All right, look. We can't take any chances. You keep me in the loop. I don't want you to talk to anybody else but me until we can figure out what the hell is going on here. I better get out of here before my car is spotted.
Okay. I gotta get to a stakeout.
At the warehouse? Watch your ass.
Okay, so your fingerprints are at a boat you shouldn't have been at. You lost Scully's laptop. You cost me $1. You know, $1 measly, but still. There's something not right about this. Something not right about this guy at all. He's supposed to be my partner as well. I'm supposed to trust this guy. Right, we're going to get the stakeout and we're going to call it a day for today's episode, guys. Because we're getting to the half-hour mark now, and I like to keep these around half-hour. Oh, there's a truck there. Okay, it's a Volvo truck. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Can I jump in the truck? Oh, hello. Okay. I hope I don't die here. Alright, so let's be quick about this. There's nothing interesting there. What about the glove box? That's the door to get out. At least the door's still open. What about the glove box? Anything interesting in that? So you got some sort of receipts or something? Just got a bit of paper with there's police on their way. Someone's gonna get spooked now. RR12182434 BBO Clays. I have no idea what that's all about, but I think someone's coming, so I think we want to get out of here. So I think we're going to leave it there. Wow, you know, what a turnout. Can we trust Agent Cook? I think the game is kind of alluding to us that we probably can't. Now, it's been about 10 years since I actually originally played this game, so I am not entirely certain, but I'm thinking he's a bit dirty, to be honest with you, you know, with the little clues that our crime lab guy has been dropping, and the fact his fingerprints were on, you know, the Russian boat. He's involved in this somehow, whether willingly or unwillingly, and you know, I didn't like the way he came into the house. So I think it's bedtime for Agent Willmore. So we're going to leave it there. What's going to happen next? Things are really, really hotting up now. Join me for part 4 of the X-Files game tomorrow. Take care, guys. Love you lots. See you soon.